This video is to go over how you would search for plugins and add them to your WordPress website. And to do that, I'm going to give an example using one of our clients, Package Agile. And the client had a need. First, they had a WordPress website, and they had a need and desire to create an online quiz for people to determine how successful they are in a specific initiative. So we built this page for them and installed a plugin that actually does a quiz. So here's your instructions, and you go and you answer your question and you hit next, and you go through this entire process by clicking answers to questions. And all behind the scenes, there's an algorithm that's actually calculating a score. And once you finish answering all the questions, this plugin will tell you kind of where you stand and what your score represents. And that's the case here. So based on the answers that I quickly clicked through, this gave them 100 points and tells them kind of where they are. They're kind of between this range and what that means. And of course, the goal is for my client to be able to say, hey, if you score a certain point range, you may need to speak with us. So we're still building this out, but in the old days, to build the program to be able to support this would have cost thousands of dollars. And one of the beautiful things about WordPress is there are plugins out there. Some are free, some are very inexpensive. $5, $10, $50. If you found one that was more than 75, that would be unusual. But $75 to handle what you want to do is much less than thousands of dollars to do it custom. So we're going to show you how people can go in and install plugins on their website. As we normally advise, we're going to recommend that before you install any plugin to your website, you do a full backup. And we recommend backing up on not on the web server, but on a third-party external platform. CodeGuard is one of them. We use CodeGuard. There's many alternatives. I'm going to put this URL into the notes below this video so you can check out the video. But really, all you need to do to search for a plugin and add it is log into your WordPress. And once you're logged in, go to the vertical navigation on the side and find plugins. And when you roll over plugins, you're going to want to hit add new. And when you do that, it just brings up some popular ones, but you can go here and search for quiz. And when you do that, it gives you a bunch. You see all your options here, right? All of these options. And I recommend, just like anything, if you go to restaurants and you look for reviews, you're not really going to go to a 3-star or below typically. You may, I shouldn't assume, but if it's 5 stars and it's got hundreds of ratings, you can probably expect a good experience. So when you see here 5 stars, $199, 5 stars over 1,000, but then you get down to here and you get 4.5 stars out of 29. So all things being equal, if these plugins did the same thing, I would definitely go for one of the ones that have 5-star and more rankings. And really all you need to do to install it is click here, and WordPress does the rest. Now, obviously, once you have it installed, you're going to need an expert to go and configure the quiz the way I showed you. But there are other plugins that don't require anything for you to do. There's certain analytics plugins that once you install, you can look at the analytics and you don't need an expert to install that at all. So this is what you need to do and how simple it is if you want to empower yourself to search for a specific plugin, determine what the best plugin for you is, and then to install it.